Hey, Vucevic to the Bulls. What does it mean? Absolutely nothing for the NBA. Cute for Chicago. Hey, if they make the playoffs, they're going to be a 7, 8 seed. It's still free Vooch. It's still free Levine. I guess it's an all-star duo now, but it's like, this doesn't do anything for the grand scheme of the NBA. At all. Grand scheme wise, hey, this was cute. It's cute. I love me some Vooch. Pause. But it's like, this nigga, he ain't changing nothing too much. He not one of those game changing type players. He cool. He an all-star. A really solid player. Underrated. But is this move gonna help them get out the first round? Or are they gonna be just the new Orlando Magic? AC win the game. Guess what? Gentlemen sweep. In the grand scheme of things, it does nothing for the NBA. Nice to see him out of Orlando. Orlando, they're finally getting out of the pit of mediocrity, going back to garbage where they've been for so long. Do I blame them? No. I've been saying, yeah, that's the worst spot to be stuck in the NBA. The eighth seed. The only time it's okay to be the eighth, seventh seed is when you have a super young roster. Let's say the Pelicans last year, if they made the eighth or seventh seed, that would have been great for them. If a team like who is a really young team? The Thunder. If the Thunder made the eighth, seventh seed, that's great for them. The Bulls, the fact that Levine's already paid, the fact Vooch is already paid, they're probably gonna have to pay marketing. They already have paid players. Once you paying people, you can't be an AC. Or that's just mediocrity. If you paying $30 million for people to lead you to the AC, y'all stuck in mediocrity and it's terrible. What does this trade mean for the grand scheme of the NBA? Absolutely nothing. Chicago, good for them. They might be back in the playoffs. If you're a Bulls fan, I guess you're pretty happy. I know Wendell Carter apparently has been hooping. I've been hearing that he's been playing good late as of late. Hey, Otto Porter. He's overpaid, but I think his deal is expiring. Who else did they trade? It was like 2 firsts. So okay, I was checking the details of this trade. Is Vucevic and Al-Farouq Aminu for Wendell Carter, Otto Porter, and 2 firsts. But the Celtics just robbed the Magic. Evan Fournier for 2 seconds. Because when Evan Fournier really in his hooping mode, he can get you 18. I don't know, again, if this one changes the grand scheme of things. Because the problem with the Celtics is just their lack of depth. I guess this does help with their depth. The roster going to look something like in clutch. Kemba, Jalen, Jason. I don't even know what their roster really be looking like. I heard Robin Williams is hooping. He might be at the 5 and Fournier. And who else is there on their team? I ain't even sure. But their depth is just... That's the issue with the Celtics. Been saying this since forever, man. They missed their window. This is the first time they made a good trade. If they made this trade like 2 years ago, or a move similar to this 2 years ago, I would say, hey, this is a championship roster. But how that team is right now, Orlando, I'm shocked they couldn't get a first for him. Late first in the NBA, they're as good as second round picks. You got the same probability pretty much. The only difference is you have more of the draft board to choose from, or else it's really mostly about development whenever you get to that position. Hey, that's a crazy deal, the Evan Fournier one. The Vucevic one, that one crazy too. Is both of them? Do I think they do anything in the grand scheme of things in the NBA? No, but hey, good for the Celtics. Good for the C's. I like that move. Good for the C's.